Welcome back to your home garage, and in this video I'll tackle this broken windshield washer fluid connector on a 2022 Honda Civic Si. Now, because I couldn't wait to get this fixed because it impedes vision, I stopped by the Honda dealership and bought it from the parts department. While checking online, this seems to be a common break because of its positioning. It's easy to see how a snow brush can hit the connector and break it in cold weather. At that point, you lose all the pressure in the system, so if the passenger side goes, so does the driver's side. First, we have to remove the broken connector, so I'll use a trim removal tool or a flathead screwdriver. Be careful during this process because you don't want to crack or break the cowling. The trim tool is just a bit too thick, so I'll go ahead with the flathead screwdriver. Once again, just pry it slowly because you don't want to crack or break that cowling. Once you have the clip detached, the rubber hose is going to want to force it back in. Just keep working it out of the cowling until you have enough to clamp off the hose. The manufacturer doesn't give you a lot to play with, so you don't want to be too aggressive to have the connector detach from the hose before you clamp it off. If it detaches, then you have to go fishing for the hose under the cowling. Sorry for my hand blocking the camera, but all I'm doing is pulling the connector and hose out of the cowling to expose as much as possible. Now I'm going to use a needle nose vice grip to clamp it off from going back into the cowling. As you can see, I only have about 1 inch of hose that I was able to clamp off. That's why you don't want it to detach under the cowling. Now with a firm grip, pull the broken connector out of the hose. Be careful not to let go of the hose or have the vice grip have it disconnect from the small piece of hose that is past the cowling. And fully removed. Before you insert the new one, just place a bit of soap on the connector, which will make it slide into the hose much easier. A simple push is all you should need. With the connector secured, you'll be able to remove the clamp. Now push the connector so it clips back into the cowling. Because of the awkward angle of leaning over the hood, just take your time and try to be as gentle as possible because all these plastic parts can easily break. You'll know it's in when you hear the click. Because I'm reusing the same hose, I now need to remove the other end of the broken connector. To do this, I'll use a pair of needle nose pliers. If this becomes too difficult, you can always cut the connector out of the hose, but I prefer to take my time and remove it, so I'm not left with too little to get a good connection. There it goes, all out. Once again, place a bit of soap on the connector so you can easily slide the hose on. The only thing left to do is to try it out and ensure the washer fluid is coming out the wipers. It's perfect pressure on both sides, so we have a successful fix. And as you can see, no fluid was leaking out the new connector. This is an easy fix that doesn't take too much time. The issue is during the winter months with ice and snow buildup, it's just too easy to hit these with a snow brush. Here's the Honda part, and I will place this in the description below. Now, I paid $25 at the dealership for this connector. However, if you find it cheaper elsewhere, please place that in the description below so others can hopefully save a little bit of money. There you have it, a quick and easy fix to help you see out the windshield. So make sure you help to keep this channel going by hitting that like button, sharing this video with a friend. Also, please comment below as I reply to all. Plus, don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you next time on your home garage.